MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series. All right,
the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Valdez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Minnesota, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
Okay, 7:05.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
The 2-1 on its way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one, the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
1 out and a runner on second base. Outside, 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. payoff pitch home. Runner at second here with one man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Strong is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Twins wind up stranding 1. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Jay Happ will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Now to the plate here is Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His second home run of the series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
Third base.
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Called strike 0-2. Happ, a 6'5" left-hander, is a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Alex Bregman is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Here's Michael Brantley. He pops it up. Simmons shading to his right, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting fourth.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So no need to wait, as here he is, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. In past meetings with J-Happ, he's had some success, 5 for 11. He also has one home run. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Houston. Now at the plate is Miguel Sano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Up next for Minnesota, Kyle Garlick.
Kyle Garlick.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
One out, nobody on. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. So the next to bat will be Byron Buxton. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Too high, and it's 3-0. Ryan Jeffers would be next. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in next, Ryan Jeffers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's another 2-2. There goes the runner, heading out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but it doesn't mean the batter can't grab enough.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. And that will end the inning. Twins strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2. good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Kepler is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Kyle.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Now here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. First delivery to him.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Jorge Polanco will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Counts even. 2-2 for Polanco. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. Gurriel brings it in. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's Donaldson. First pitch of the AB now. And he takes ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Now here's the first offering. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Miles Straw.
Number 3.
First delivery to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Pops this one up. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. 1 out and a runner on second base. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Alex Bregman will be next. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and that's the second out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Set, here it comes as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2, here it is.
Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Astros leave one. They lead it 1-0. Here's Miguel Sano, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that's in there for strike one. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now a curveball misses inside. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Kyle Garlick. And he puts it on the ground to second. There is Altuve. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he drives a liner to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield. And that time, he wanted 3.
In now, Ryan Jeffers, as he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 0-2, here it is. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 home. Pitch popped up. Sano in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a flare down the line. And no one can get there as it falls. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Kyle Tucker, fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And 1 count and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Two runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Now batting, number 3.
Next to hit, Miles Straw. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Looking to minimize the damage here.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And that one yanked just foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. giving it a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across
Now
yet,
batting.
so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. And he fouls this one off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Jorge Polanco will be next. On the ground to the right side. Ah, way to get dirty. There's one. Just late. He's safe.
Up next,
Nice play by the first baseman right there on a dive, and have the wherewithal to get up and cut the lead runner down. Terrific play.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Tucker is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh.
So next to hit is Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Down the left field line and deep.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Martin Maldonado. Now the first pitch. In there for strike one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. He's got it. And that's out number one.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
No one on with one down. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And now the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded to short. Taken in by Simmons. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
2 out, nobody on. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th.
Nelson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That evens it up, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
And stepping in, Miguel Sano. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Kyle Garlick stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down go the Twins in order. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First delivery to him. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I love these grinder at-bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Line to the right side. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now that, the designated hitter, Yordan.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now the first pitch, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hot shot down the line, and that is is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runner from second is in to score.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, Dero, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Matt Shoemaker enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Into the box, Yuli Gurriel.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play. Into the box now, Kyle Tucker.
The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
The 0-1 delivery. Right side, but it's well foul.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Miles Straw, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The count now at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Catcher, Martin Maldonado.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The set and the 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run on 4 hits here, no errors, and 3 left. So here is Byron Buxton, already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0 home is a curveball taken low for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, Ryan Jeffers. As they'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One-0 count, here it is.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
There goes Buxton. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Joe Smith comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
38, Joe Smith.
Andrelton Simmons will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
0-1, here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. None out, runners at first and second. Here's a little chopper up the middle to second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
At the plate, Max Kepler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here it comes on 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail in this one 3-0.
7th inning, Red.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Now here it comes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
3rd baseman, number 2, Alex Miniak.
Next, here is Alex Bregman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. High and deep down the left field line. Here comes the 1-2. Down the first baseline. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So now here is Michael Brantley, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 3-0. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Now the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2 home.
Nope, that's a ball. Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Altuve is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Next to dig in, Josh Donaldson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. Right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Nelson Cruz. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And it's fouled away. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch on its way. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1. From From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Here's another 1-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Delivered an RBI single last time up. First delivery to him. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside. 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up. Sano trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Ryan Presley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
55, Ryan Presley.
Now to bat, Miguel Sano. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder,
Now it'll be Kyle Garlick. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Twins are on the board now. It's a 3-1 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Out in front of it, strike one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Ryan Jeffers fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Minnesota, good night.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up the long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Houston Astros have taken a 2-1 series lead. Framber Valdez pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,000.